What's going on, my Century Unit Galaxy? It's the Century Man here. So this is my review of episode 4 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, series 1, episode 4. The title of this episode is called The Whole World is Watching. Wow. Just wow, man. What a shock to this episode. We'll get to the end of this episode later on in this review. So let's talk about the beginning of this episode. It's the thing that what they left off in the end of episode 3 with Iroh. She's from Wakanda, kind of like the servant to Black Panther, T'Challa. It's a good flashback sequence with her and Bucky. Bucky was still in Wakanda, and she kind of say those the words activate Bucky's mind. He becomes like this killing machine. Because the Winter Soldier's part of Hydra. She said the words in Russian. I'm not gonna remember the words, but she said the words in Russian, and Bucky did not snap. It's not under Hydra's trance. You can tell by Bucky's face. He got emotional. It's the first time we see Bucky got emotional. He's been around the MCU for nearly a decade now, since, the first Captain America movie. You never see him the emotional side of James Buchanan Barnes, and Iroh says, "You're free now." And Iroh and the Wakandans wants Zamo because, he blew up the United Nations, or UN for short, killing their leader T'Challa, Black Panther's dad. Yeah, it's a shame no Black Panther in this show. Let's be honest, like Chadwick Boseman died. You can tell this show took place the film after the death of Chadwick Boseman. Anyway, so we got more of the character developments of Karli Morgenthau. The leader of the Flag Smashers. You could tell like, maybe Karli's not the one, maybe she's not the main villain for this episode. I don't know. You could tell she went to, what's the woman's name? Was it Danya Minari, if that's the name? And also, because Sam wants to basically reason with Karli, and Zemo wants to kill her, because Zemo's, I kind of like Zemo's in this episode. Zemo in the show so far is being good. You can tell this show give more time to flesh out his character. We never got that proper more of that character development of him in Civil War, but in this show he got they developed that character very damn well. He kind of pissed off Bucky, and also he. Because they're looking answers for Danya Minari. They're in the, you can call it the Flag Smashers hideout. There was you can tell by I think there's symbols, the handprint. And, they don't want to do with Sam and Bucky. Say, do you know Danya Minari? They say no. There was a teacher. Sam asked, a teacher in the building, and he said, "I don't want to do nothing with you. I know you. I can't trust you. I know who you are." And also I think the only person really successful was Zamo. Zamo was basically, he was singing Baba Black Sheep and giving a little girl some Turkish delight. I thought it was just normal sweets, candy, but instead it was Turkish delight. And you can tell Zemo is. I think Zemo so far he's kind of like a good villain of the MCU. I think I put him in the top 10. I don't really put him top 5, maybe top 10. He kind of he's not a typical villain with using brawn. He kind of outwits his his adversary. He uses his brain. He kind of said to the little girl. He got the information about Diana's funeral, and you said to the little girl, towards Bucky and Sam, you don't trust these men, they're bad, and also, you can tell Zamo's kind of shit stirring, I don't know if they were in, how they got Turkish delight. Yeah, I don't think they were in Turkey, I think they were in Latvia. I don't know. Maybe they were close to Turkey. Anyway, so you got Bucky says, the door is, the door is gonna come for you any minute now. Maybe they'll lurch outside, and Zamo says, hold my leverage, and then Bucky grabs the cup and throw it towards the wall. You want to see someone with leverage? I think he wants to fucking kill Zamo, Bucky, because I don't know, he made him who he are, because he's used those code those code words to activate the Winter Soldier in Civil War. It's like, I think Bucky's a bit of a dumbass. Why you helped? I don't know, they have to search down who's given the Flag Smashers the super serum. So yeah, Zamo got away in this episode. You had fights between John Walker, Lamar, Sam, and Bucky, and then Zamo just got away. I could tell Zamo is not gonna change of heart. He will be the villain. He'll be like, oh, I'm gonna help you, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna double cross you. I don't know who he looks like. I think he's the power broker, man. Let's be honest. I think he's the power broker. So, and also I think it was Iroh. He kind of deactivate Bucky's mechanical arm. Actually, I think it's Wakandan Vibarian. That's his new arm. They kind of like find a way to detach his arm out of his socket. It's a mechanical arm. And I think what Sam or Bucky says, I don't know how they did that. Anyway, so Carly Morgenthau, you can tell she's not gonna be like. I think she not meant to do this, because she kind of like thrust in that situation. Maybe she was basically a little bit troubled. Maybe have a tough upbringing. And said to went to Danya Minari's funeral. She knows that Sam's going to be there. Let's talk about Carly, the actress. I think the actress playing Carly Morgenthau, that is Erin Kellyman. She looks mixed race. I think she's mixed race. You can tell by her skin color. She's got curly, frizzy, ginger hair. Her skin color, she's not white. I think she is mixed race. Half black. Anyway, she said she kind of she said, I don't know my father, I'm a mother. She teach me, she clothed me, she fed me. And yeah, she basically she doesn't want to do this. She's kind of like a revolutionist. I don't know, maybe she's fighting against the machine. Sam trying to reason her in the funeral. I think Sam's kind of like handle business, trying to crash the funeral. John is kind of like, you can tell John's character, you can tell he's not to be trusted. He handcuffed Zamo. Like I said, Zamo got away in this episode. Like in the funeral scene, Walker kind of handcuffed Zamo, near the wall, and then minutes later he got away. And then in the fight with the woman from Wakanda, Black Panther soldiers, he got away. I could see him being this main villain. Anyways, I don't think he. Back to Carly. I don't think she was the main villain. I think she's kind of like first in that situation. Sam said to Carly, like, I agree how you're fighting, but I don't get the way you're fighting. Same as her. I don't think, she doesn't want her to do in that same situation, because I think what they're saying, because what Carly's doing is like she's killing innocent people. Like in the end of the third episode, she blowed up the building. That's kind of like, that's not revolutionists, that's not like protesters. That's more like terrorists will do. They could just kill fucking innocent people. The Flag Smashers, they got that type of ISIS feeling of the group. So yeah, and also you thought like Sam, it was all alone, but instead, Walker is there to arrest her. You stood me up, and then she able to go away. I thought she got killed. The teasing like Sam going to kill Carly, like shot her multiple times, and then she was holding like we call it a bum bag. You people call it, Americans call it fanny pack. With the super serum, because they found the statue of the super serum in someone's grave. in the stone of the grave. Anyway, someone kind of destroyed the super serum. Not all, but Walker like grabbed the serum. Because literally you could tell like he's not Captain America because Captain America took the super serum. Walker did not take the super serum. He's just a normal human being. He might not be killed or badly hurt as Cap. So yeah, you can tell like he got his ass kicked by the Wakandians. It really eats him alive. Something about I don't want something about like he asked Lamar. This was I think it was in a shopping center. Said about like, would you take the super serum? And Lamar says, hell yeah. And he brings up like basically Walker's 3 medals of honor in Afghanistan. Something about don't know what's right. So yeah, I think that's I almost say that was it. Much to talk about. No, there's more we'll talk about. Oh yeah, and also Carly was kind of like one of the teammates of the Flag Smashers got to receive a message towards the Power Broker that if Carly did not give him the Power Broker the Super Serum back, he will find her and kill her. Yeah, he didn't say kill, but he said I will find you and end you. So I'm guessing like if they don't bring the Super Serum back, she might be killed. I can see Kara getting killed. She might be arrested or killed. I don't see she will stick around in future movies. I can see it just the one season and that was it. So yeah, and also she called Sam's sister, what's her name, Sarah, and she kind of threatened her like, if Sam betray her again, betray her trust again, I might not see Sam alone. I might see you. And he brought her kids down the docks, and also said about he's working with your Captain America, and Sarah says he's not working with that man. I think she said I don't care about the world in America. I don't care about the mascot. What Sarah says. I don't know. I don't understand. I thought like Sarah's gonna go, I don't know who you are. She said like, I know you. I saw you on the news. I thought like who I feel like she wants the news. So anyway, so yeah, Sam. Basically you had Sarah calling Sam to basically move away from the docks and take the kids because I'm guessing like Carly knows the location of Sarah's Sam's sister's location. I'm guessing like Carly could kill Sarah. I think that's a bit shady shit. And also the fight scene, it was okay. I like the fight scene from episode 3 with Sharon beating the fuck out of these guys going after Bucky, Sam, and Zamo. The biggest point, the selling point in this episode is John Walker took the serum. Because they kidnapped Lamar, took the serum, and we didn't really see. That was more of a kicker. It didn't really see in a shot when Walker taken. And basically, I don't know how he took the serum. Maybe stab it towards the veins and go, feeling the pain of the serum goes into the veins. And no, he just basically all of a sudden he's kicking some guy, doing the ass, bending some pipe. I don't know. The ending was really fucking good. It was a really good cliffhanger. Setting up episode 5 of this show. I think Carly, because accidentally killed Lamar. Carly just punched Lamar through a pillar. I don't think he meant to kill Lamar. I think she's meant to knock him out, but instead, Lamar, basically, John Walker basically, did the whole thing, check his pulse, and he's not dead. You find out he's dead, and then all of a sudden going after one of Carly's companions. They don't even give them names. I think that Lennox got shot dead in what country? This was in episode 2, I think. I think it's Lucas, I don't know. Anyway, Walker just, killed this dude, grabbed the shield, I think he stabbed that man through I think it's through the chest. You don't see him doing it. You can tell like there was blood on the shield, and people are watching this. You know, that's nothing. That's something that Steve Rogers will never do. Never do. You know, kill somebody. Like when the Hydra agent, you know, a Hydra spy shot her with a Earth kite. This was in Captain America 1. You know, you thought that cat would kill this dude. He didn't. He's going after him, you know, chasing down, and, you know, I think he'll probably take him to the police. You know, take him to the guy. I think he'll probably get arrested if he not took, you know, to commit suicide in Captain America 1. You know, he's just bite on some capsules and he commits suicide. You know. Anyway, he will never do that. He will never intentionally kill. He might kill. You know, let me see if Sam gets killed or Bucky gets killed, or he might, you know, take the law onto his own hands. You know, when Walker kills that guy, I think he's gonna have a bad rap. Maybe, yeah. I think this dude, you know, I think this dude could be a villain. We don't know who's the main villain. It's the pendulum's. It's between Zamo or Carly. I think the pendulum's going towards Carly because I know Carly didn't meant to kill him, but I think that's something. I think he wants to kill Carly. Like I said, I don't think Carly will stick around. I think she might get arrested or dead. I think it's one or the other, man. That will be in likely be episode 6. So yeah, people just like grabbing the phones, filming this, and we have to wait until episode 5. That'll be on Friday. You know, I said to myself, wow, that is a good episode, a good ending. So yeah, it wasn't a great episode, but I think it set up a good cliffhanger going into episode 5. So yeah, so that's my review of episode 4 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. Yeah, nothing else to talk about. This is really close of nearly a 20-minute episode review of the show. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.